Hey there everyone, and welcome back to more Let's Play Jade Cocoon 2. My name is Rabbit, and I am so excited to share with you guys a couple of things that did transpire between our previous episode and this one. I did do a little bit of grinding off camera, so I will do my best to go through all the changes. I made a couple of little notes just so that I can make sure I do hit those highlights with you. So let's go ahead and get started. So the first thing I want to share with you guys is that I was able to afford the newest bag, so we now have 5 additional slots available to us, and I want to show you how expensive the next one is. Just check out the price on that large backpack. Is that not insane? Holy moly, it is going to be a long time before we are going to be able to afford that bad boy. But that's totally fine. So I guess kind of as a precursor to this, actually, the way that I got the last little bits of money in order to afford the previous bag, I think it was called the regular backpack or just backpack. I fought 2 of the battles in the arena just to get some extra yan, and obviously I did get a little bit more reputation from that. I will show you where Kahu is. Give me just a second here. Okay, so that's where we're at with reputation. We're not too far from being able to go ahead and take the next advancement test. So maybe we'll have a chance to do that sometime within this recording session. I'm not really too sure. But anyway, the last really major thing that I wanted to share with you guys is that in order to do even more grinding, I did backtrack through all of the level 1 forests of each of the elements, I guess. If you guys understand what I'm saying, right? It's kind of hard to give a specific sort of verbiage to the way that they've outlined these dungeons, but hopefully you follow what I am telling you. So I want to go through each of the level 1 forests and explain the things that kind of went down, because I did have a couple little mini cutscenes. I guess not really cutscenes. They were like 30 to 45 second conversations with some people. It didn't actually advance the story. I'm not sure why I ran into a few people, but it happened. So let's go through the list. So starting off in Windbound, I did find Dr. Gill again, and like I said, we just had maybe a 30-45 second cutscene where he was just kind of rambling on about how he likes plants and how he's studying those as well, and Nico kind of put in her 2 cents and said she doesn't care about plants if they don't smell nice or they're not very pretty looking or you can eat them. She doesn't give a shit about them. So it was a very entertaining little cutscene, but it didn't really establish anything, so it wasn't that important. But I am sorry that you guys missed that. Looking through the rest of my notes here, I did also fight an Alco Beast Hunter, so I got a new Alco medal. I guess I shouldn't have hopped out of that. So yeah, there you go. You can see that we do have a brand new medal there at the very bottom. So that was it for Windbound. Hopping over to Water Visits, I ended up getting a Slimy Trainer's medal, so you can see that is new. That was it for the water visit, actually. So next is Earth Erosion. I found Vanilla again. I don't know why she's just randomly there in the level 1 area, but she was. And I found her, and we just kind of talked about bullshit. She greeted us by saying slither, slither, and we of course inquired what the hell does slither, slither mean, and she carried on about how she prefers slithers to slimies. I don't know the difference between them quite yet. We've still got a lot to learn in terms of the different beasts that are available to us. So yeah, I don't know really what that means, but she just told us that. And then I think that was it, honestly, for Earth Erosion. So the last thing I wanted to note is that in Fire Spy, I did get a new egg. It is actually a Vordrek egg, and I named it Chachi. I guess I need to head back to the Room of Life here, and let me show you what his baby form looks like. And we've seen the Vordrek egg be mentioned before. It was one of the job requests, actually, where someone said that if we could get them a Vordrek egg, they'd give us something. But it was bullshit, and I didn't have a Vordrek egg, so obviously I did not take that job. And you guys did see that posted when we were live on camera, so that's not anything new. But what is new, that I actually found one, but I didn't give it to that individual for obvious reasons. So here's Chachi. Obviously hasn't gotten any levels because I legitimately just hatched it threw that bad boy in here and saved. And now I'm bringing you guys back so that we can continue making our way through the game. Oh yeah, and just kind of looking at this, you can see that there were some merges that I did go ahead and do just because they were already at level 15. So I was thinking to myself, let me go ahead and just do this so that when I do reach a point where I'm going to need to experiment with other divine beasts, I have a couple of options within each of the elements. So that is it, you guys. Those are all of my notes, and I guess basically we can consider that a recap because that is the stuff that I did do without you. But that's quite an intro. So what I would like us to go ahead and do is just hit up one of the forests and kind of continue. We'll start off by going to the lounge. We want to see if anyone has anything new to say, and also I think it's a good idea for us to see if there are any scoops that are available to us. So let's get going.
Huh? Could you be the man with the trap we met in the water forest?
Huh? You must be that boy.
Oh, I get it. You gave up looking for the incarnation of Camule.
How could I do that? Staying in the forest all the time is not very smart. I put notes on the bulletin board like this to smoke out his roost.
Oh yeah? So did you find him?
Well, not yet. It's just a matter of time.
This guy's persistent. So I guess technically, to recap, very briefly, of course, that was what actually transpired in our previous episode. We met this girl who kind of looks almost like a bat, I suppose, but she has webbed feet, so I don't know what type of creature she's supposed to emulate, but she's super adorable. Her name is Cure, and her goal is to become human-like, so she is also seeking the orb within the water forest so that she can be human and live among humans, or whatever these guys are.
Collecting information like this is essential for a beast hunter.
Okay, so he's not going to say anything else. So she was very sweet, and I enjoyed the cutscenes that we had with her, probably more than anyone else.
What kind of divine beasts do you use?
Look at my mask and you know. Mainly Garrus.
What are Garas like? Are they strong?
I tire out the enemy with a steel wall defense, then make a final score. No one can pierce our defense. That's why Garrus are the best.
Anyone can say that.
Well, you'll find out soon.
Okay, we will be prepared. Let's see if there's a scoop.
Today's your lucky day. If I got a scoop, wanna hear it?
Oh, he doesn't have a scoop. We heard all this bullshit from you before. No.
I gotta go. See you around.
That's so. Too bad. I'll look around for more scoops.
He's probably not going to say anything new until we actually advance the story, so let's see if there's anything new here. A tough earring is wanted, and we need at least 50 reputation, which we have. Oh, we'll get an Aldrakic egg. Wow. So wanted, a tough earring that ups defense of beasts. I hear it's in Earth Lurk. The pay's a Drac egg you can't get in the forest. We'll probably take that. Let's see what else is available. Just more product development stuff. Meh. Recovery wanted. Wow, what's with some of these bullshit rewards? Actually, this one's not too bad. Mel's Elixirs 5s would probably be pretty good, but I would much rather get a rare egg. So let's go ahead and take this job. It also provides an additional incentive for us to go on to level 2 of the Earth Forest. So let's take this job. I love Kahu's signature. That is never going to get old to me. Okay, so it's a tough earring. Let's see what he has to say.
You took my job? I could do it in half a day, but unfortunately, I do not have the time.
So why are you lollygagging here? Cut the bull puppy. Why don't you go yourself?
Unfortunately, I have to go see someone now. Is that all?
Anyway, I'll try.
Nico actually said what I was thinking, to be quite frank.
My, you're a promising youth. Thank you for helping us in our war at such a young age.
Well, I'm not exactly noble. I have my reasons.
Karma keep multiplying. If we don't fight now, when will we fight? We have little time left. Our road is hard and long. There's no time to waste. Darkness is coming. Stand, young men. Purify the dark, the karma. We must protect the future.
Sounds fishy. You sound like some sort of suspicious scout.
How regrettable. Those of strong will in any generation are kept at arm's length.
Okay.
Hello there.
You a newbie? Here's your salute. Everyone here is your superior. Anyway, when you see someone, salute them all.
My, you're in fine spirits. Okay, I get it.
The correct response is yes, sir. Got it?
Yes, sir.
I can't hear you.
Yes, sir.
Kyle is so sweet, you guys. I genuinely enjoy his character and his personality. He's just, I don't know, so spunky and spirited, but very polite and sweet at the same time. Okay, just to refresh my own memory here, I believe we need to go to Earth Lurk. Is that correct? Yes, it is. And we are looking for the tough earring, so let's not lollygag. Let's head on to level 2 of the Earth Forest. I doubt Levant has anything new to say, so we're not even going to bother. Let's just head on. Hey, it's calling it Earth Lurker here. Very strange, okay. I guess maybe it's just Earth Lurk for short. You would think they'd be able to add on the E and R. That wouldn't be a big deal, but whatever. So I am going to go out on a limb here and let you guys know that my commentary may not be as excitable and enthusiastic as usual. I am kind of getting over a cold. It's not a bad cold, and shit, I need to not have Walter here in the front, so let's rotate this here. But anyway, continuing what I was saying, I'm getting over a cold. I've been feeling unwell for the past couple of days. I don't know where you guys are, but here in Colorado, it has rained nonstop for pretty much the entire month of May. There might have been 1 or 2 days where it didn't rain, but it was always followed by a downpour the following day. So it's been quite the month, and my body has a hard time adjusting to severe and extreme weather changes. So if it goes from being very dry to very wet, I don't know. I have a really hard time. It's more so, I guess, going from cold to hot. But it's okay. It's not a huge deal. Actually, I think I'm trying to decide here how I want to orient this. I think this will be okay for right now. So I still have a tad bit of a headache. Most of my sinus pressure is gone, but I'm not 100%. So do excuse me if I'm not as chipper as usual. But this is a great way to start off this forest. I'm always excited about getting more Kalma because it's a fantastic way of getting more reputation. Plus we get money. And I imagine as we get deeper and deeper through these levels, we're going to get more money from those Kalma because I guess they would be considered higher level, right? Or rarer? Perhaps just more difficult to deal with. Nevertheless, let's go ahead and just rotate through. I'd like for everyone to get a little bit of something in terms of XP. But holy crap. It's not too good here. But that's okay. That gives Walter a reason to be at the front. And I'm greatly looking forward to having the opportunity to merge him because I want to give him the next level of heals. They're just not really cutting it right now. It may have been a bad choice to try to diversify what Walter's options were going to be in terms of spells, but I don't know. I wasn't too sure how I wanted to do it, and there was a chance I was going to have him on one of the corners of my grid here, or my beast amulet, but I ended up not doing that. I kind of like having one person front and center on each element as opposed to having 2 on 1. It's just kind of worked out better that way for me, but I'll probably switch it up later. I'm just looking forward to having more beasts come with me. I think the more minions I can carry along, the better it's going to be for me in the long run. But I apologize. I guess I'm dragging this fight out a little bit, aren't I? We'll go back to Kraken with the C, and we'll let him finish this up for us. But I do want to get as many heals out as I can, just so that when we do enter our next fight, we'll be able to start with a bit more health. So how have you guys been doing lately? Hopefully it hasn't... he killed himself. That works for me. Hopefully it hasn't been too cold and too wet where you are, but I suspect there are a lot of places in the States that have been dealing with the shitty weather. I know Texas in particular, I think it's Houston, has had awful flooding as a result of the rain, and I'm sure there are other things that have contributed to it. So my positive energy and thoughts go out to those of you who may be in Texas and dealing with all that bullshit. My sister's actually there right now visiting some family. I have a cousin that lives there.
Sweet nights, girls. Making it big. From here, you look awesome. No losses since your debut. Yes, you are, of course, idols. You were originally picked on looks alone, and your arena opponents can be handled. But have you not gotten in a rut? Your fans always want more stimulation, right? So, I shall challenge you to the ultimate real fight. Your challenge is to find the old resting deep in the forest. But if you cannot do it, you will be immediately disbanded. Good luck to you all.
No! What do we do? Hey, Kakona, if we don't get the forest orb, are we going to be disbanded? What a stupid plan. Kill it! Kill it!
I bet the boss made up the plan to disband us from the beginning, eh?
We really are in a rut.
Gee, then maybe I'll try to make my solo debut.
Hey, wait a sec. We're a team, right? We gotta stick together now.
Sort of like only when it's convenient.
Oh, one more thing. I forgot one important thing. Our fight card will include a fine new opponent as a rival. The boy cursed by a fairy, the old hunter, Cocoon.
Oh, hi guys. Hey, listen, when I got into the ogre vine...
Oh, the odd life form. The cursed tail. Kahu, you were searching for the forest orbs.
The first serious battle in a long time. I like it.
Don't you get it? Lose and we get disbanded.
I'm saying it'll be fun. Right, Vanilla?
Yo, I don't get it, but if I get to battle the odd life form, I'm there. Hey, Cinnamon, say something.
Well, if someone wants to do it, why not?
If something happens, don't come running to me. Oh, nice, Kahoo. You're pretty popular. What you gonna do?
Huh? This many of them? This many rivals? Oh, no.
Oh god, I feel sorry for Kahu. And I think we all know who this asshole producer is. I can't believe fucking Kikinak threw us under the bus like this and is totally setting them up to be our rivals for no fucking reason other than to be a douchebag. Oh my god, how aggravating. And also, I want to throw out, I like Kakona's voice actress as well. It sounds nice for her design, and Cinnamon's I had noted I care for quite a bit. But, god, Vanilla and Choco, just dreadful voice actresses or voice acting attempts by the actresses. I don't even know what the problem is.
Hello.
Cinnamon?
That's right, Cinnamon.
Please don't act so familiar with me.
Well, one down. That was short-lived, Kahoo.
We are rivals after all.
Oh my god, that was actually pretty... Cinnamon's such a bitch.
Yo, if we win the battle, give me your tail.
No way. I need the 4 orbs to get rid of my tail.
Then I, Vanilla, will help you find the orbs. Excellent.
I don't mind, but do that, and the Sweet Knights will be disbanded.
What? I don't get it.
Why did they make her so strange?
Kahu, sorry about getting you involved in this.
Don't worry about that. I'll be fine.
You're right. This is our ordeal to let us remain major leaguers. If we overcome this, we will... What you gonna do? She seems raring to go.
Okay, Nico, you can say something else now.
See, our first serious battle in a long time. Hey, are those matches at the arena rigged?
Huh?
Well, I don't know.
But I guess winning became nothing unusual. Yeah, sort of boring.
That is boring. Must be rigged.
Okay, and I guess after chatting with the Sweet Knights and listening to the douchebag producer, and I'm saying that with air quotes, of course, because we know it's fucking asshole Kiki Nag, we're going to go ahead and end this episode here. So thank you so much for watching, everybody. My name is Rabbit, and this is my Let's Play of Jade Cocoon 2. So I'll see you right back here in our next episode, wherein we shall continue making our way through the second level of the Earth Forest, known as Earth Lurker. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in a moment, everybody.